I'm with an amazing Swedish entrepreneur who I just actually bumped into in a hotel in Orlando. Please, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, my name is Judith Molnar. I live in Gothenburg, Sweden. I'm a life strategist, and I help most women to get over the obstacles in their life and go for the shining golden stars so they could create whatever they want in their life. That's what I'm doing.
So Julia?
Judith.
Judith, right.
Yeah.
Judith, could you just share an example of one of your success stories?
Wow, I have some many of them. I could talk about a young woman. She was coming to me I think this is 2 years ago. She was 25 years old. She'd been struggling with working too much. She had a fatigue syndrome. She was really sick. She didn't get the help from the healthcare. She didn't get the help from the company. And she heard about me, and she came to me, was really, really, please help me. So what I did, when I was for instance, work with fatigue syndrome, I know the fatigue syndrome is actually not the problem. The problem is that they don't have enough self-esteem to put borders to say stop to other people. So then I'm exploring and see what's wrong with the background. And when I was working here with her, I could see that she had a very dominant father and very weak mother, and she just took the same identification as a mother. So we worked with her past so she could be more stronger, more self-esteem, and she didn't dare to do anything without actually planning everything. And when we stopped it, she got back and worked full-time in a very short time. And this is the funny thing, she did things that she wanted to do her whole life that she hadn't done, like parachuting, she got a lot of courses that I haven't done before. And recently I saw her again because she would have this amazing opportunity to be a boss, and she was a little bit scared, so she came to the next level, and we just explored why she was afraid again. And it was still some things in her background that we worked with, and when she got out for the office she said, I will be the manager now. And it's so many really, really nice stories I have. This is just one example, and because we talk about the future all the time, but if you have trauma from your past, obstacles, you can go to a certain level, then you go back and do the same pattern you had from the before, and I help people to reach over this. So that's what I'm doing.
I really love what you're saying here. Certainly I've seen a lot of people who've become very successful, but because their mindset, something happened in their childhood or whatever, has then caused them to self-sabotage, and they lose all their success and confidence. Now, you said you've got this real mission. You said it's not a passion, it's a mission, it's not a vision, and you get in tears and stuff when you think about it. Can you share what that mission and
well, then maybe I will be sensitive now because it's about my mother. She comes from Hungary. She ran away with my father because he was in the resistance against the Russian, and they had a really hard time. First they were living in Norway a couple of years, and they come to Sweden. She had born 6 children. She had taken care of everything, working, and she hadn't had this husband who was supporting enough. So when she grew older, she got really, really sick, and she's very sick today. And I want to stop this. I don't want any woman in the future to be the only one who have to take care of everything. They have to take care of themselves first so they can show the children how to do it. So that's my mission. I want to help women to be growing and having a strong self-esteem, because today I think a lot of the responsibility for the children is on the women. So the women have to be strong to show the children how to make this world a better place.
So it seems like there's a theme from the little girl to the story you said about your little. She's hearing here. I don't want to sing your little, here. What do you think are the 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever it is key things that are holding a lot of women back and causing this self-sabotage from your success stories that you've done? Yeah,
it's most about patterns like identification. Who do I identify when I'm growing up? Is it the mother or is it the father? And it's much about that we all the time we hear we should be nice, we should be flexible, we should adjust ourselves. And I want women to get this self-esteem from the beginning, that actually you don't have to all the time be so flexible. You don't have to adjust all the time. Go for what feels good in your stomach. So the self-esteem is actually most important, and I think that parents need to support both the boys and the girls. Otherwise, it will be unbalanced in the whole world. So self-esteem is the most important thing, and also that we should have this. It's okay that we do mistake. Do it again, and just helping kids how to correct things to make it better. So that's what I'm doing when I have my clients in my office. That we start lately and we're building up. It goes very quickly, actually. The lady I talked about it before, I think she was like in my office like 5-6 times. 5-6 times, that's nothing. Think what a value she got. She started to work again. She was a boss in the end. So I talk about value. What could you get out from this situation? What do you want to be in the future? And I believe in them, and they see I believe in them. And I say, just keep on. Even if you do a mistake, we just correct it, learn from it. And this mindset, it changed because it changed. It's the brain vibes. It changed. So they react differently. They behave differently. They think differently, and mostly they feel differently. So that's the thing, to help them to believe in themselves again, and correct what's wrong in the mindset in the spiritual one, and then the soul,
So it sounds like, just to summarize what you're saying, that some of the patterns that you see over and over in women is one, lack of
men.
And men. Sorry.
Yeah.
The first one was lack of self-esteem, and they've got to work on their self-esteem. And the second one is to really embrace learning, and if you make mistakes, then that's okay.
It's okay.
And the third one was to follow your heart and not just say yes to everything that somebody throws at you.
Yeah, exactly. And then also this, you have to keep on. Don't, if you do mistakes, I didn't do it well. I said keep on. Don't lose the track. Just keep on doing it. I will correct you what we need to do, so you can actually reach your goals.
Judith, thank you very much for sharing this with others. Can you just tell people where they can get hold of you, what your website is?
Well, it's www.livsvision.se in Sweden, and I'm also in a radio show once in a month. So in Sweden they can listen to it on Radio Gothenburg P4. It's on the Wednesdays 11 o'clock, and they can also find me on the Facebook. My page there is Livsvision, and they can find, and then I will tell you what the next show is and so on.
Livsvision, LIVESVISOION. Right.
Livsvision.
Livsvision.
.se.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Not just you. This is a Facebook poke. All right.
Okay.
I'm here with my good friend Orpheus Troy.